Severe weather risk is going to stay to the south. So it is pivoting more towards the panhandle of Florida as we go throughout the day in that cluster of storms. It produced a lot of damaging wind across the area around Texas, around Houston. And look at all those hail reports, too. I saw as big as golf ball size hailstones. So that's incredible with the power of those storms. That cluster no longer severe, but it is heading towards northern Florida. Here, we're sitting under high pressure at the moment. So across the New England area, we're not going to experience any severe weather over the coming days. For today, the severe weather risk is going to be across the Dakotas and then down across the deep south and the Gulf Coast states with tornadoes there, the potential for damaging wind and some hail. Here, we are sitting under a beautiful sky, a mix of clouds and sunshine, some lingering clouds across the Cape and Islands with that little offshore storm system that developed yesterday, brought in all that heavy rainfall. It's not the case for today. The rain is well away from us, but we will have the chance for a lingering pesky shower early today across Nantucket. The rest of us, we see emerging sunshine, temperatures in the 50s to 60s at the coast with an onshore flow, but farther inland with more sunshine, expecting to get into the 60s and low 70s. A beautiful day, beautiful Friday. Tonight, we have a little bit of rain moving in across the Cape and the Islands for overnight tonight and through tomorrow morning. And same deal tomorrow. We have the risk of an isolated shower to develop late in the day, but the risk is so low. Most of the afternoon will be nice and dry. Anything that does move through will be very short-lived and isolated. And here you see our greatest chance for precipitation. It's going to be farther to the south and east with the higher risk there across the Cape and Islands. For Sunday, it's even lower. So a very, very low chance for any rain once you go across eastern Massachusetts, farther to the west and inland. We're looking good to go. Tomorrow, temperatures in the 50s and 60s. It will be a cooler day. And then Sunday, we gain a few more degrees. We're back in the 60s all around with a mix of clouds and sunshine. As for Saturday, there's that little risk for an isolated shower as we continue to see an onshore wind northeast or north throughout the day Saturday into Sunday. And by Sunday and Monday, we'll slowly see some improving weather and even more sunshine expected with lowering rain chances for the start to next week. And look, a whole lot of nothing down to our south and west. That's a huge deal because there's a lot of warmth to the south and west. We're going to tap into some of that. Now, in Boston in particular, we'll be slightly cooler with perhaps some sea breezes, but inland, we'll be approaching 80 degrees by midweek next week.